So as I was making my morning cup, it's just a K-cup and two Splenda, nothing fancy. Andrea's still up in bed, and I got to thinking, I was getting out of the bathtub this morning, and my Fitbit broke. No. So, well, actually, it was happening yesterday, but it got me to thinking, I use this thing an awful lot. So, what did I do? I bought myself a couple new bands, new charger, because the one I had was failing. And I figured it's time to put this sucker to work. Supposedly, health experts like to say that, hey, you need to be getting your 10,000 steps a day. And I don't know the validity of that, but I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to start shooting for 10,000 a day and see what that does for me now. I'm feeling really, really good this morning because I weighed in and I'm sub 200, which is amazing. That's fantastic for me. You can be like, but Garen, you're only kind of fat. I know, I'm kind of fat, but no, I'm less kind of fat because my weight starts with a 1 and not a 2. So, big win. Oh, these bands are nice. Anyway, so I'm going to go downstairs. I haven't broken my overnight fast yet. And I'm going to start work. Probably get in a little bit of walking, maybe a little bit of weightlifting while I'm sitting at my desk. Because why not? And have my morning cup. So, road to 10K. Let's do this. Another day, another parking lot. You know, it's amazing how much time I spend waiting. But what are weights good for? More walking. But I've realized I am spending more and more time waiting. So if that's the case, I should crack out the Pokemon. Do you know how many steps you get just chasing down those little buggers? So many. So, it's downloading in the background while I record this. Gamify everything. So, more waiting in a parking lot, more steps, more Pokemon. Here we go. So, as you're going about your business, and you're doing a workout, you're doing a walk, you're lifting weights, all that nonsense to try and hopefully make yourself a little more healthy. Got to turn around there. What's the metric that you use to determine how effective that workout was? So, do you base it off of how much you sweat? How much you hurt? By how sore you are the next day? By how out of breath you are? Are you watching your heart rate? Are you watching something on the screen? What is the actual metric that determines this workout has been effective? And what is it that you use? I'm curious because I find myself walking and glistening in the sun. And I'm not really sure if that's the best metric for Garen, you're getting a workout in. Or is it just, it's hot and you're losing water? So, give me your thoughts. Scroll down, scroll into the comments. As you pass it, be sure to ring the bell, ding ding, all that nonsense. Tell your friends about us. But tell me, what is it that you use to determine how effective your workout's been? I'm curious. Let me know down below. Just playing Pokemon Go. I had a thought. Walking around a hospital complex. Why are there so many ghost Pokemon found right here? I mean, it makes sense, but damn, Niantic. Damn.
Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome to the Anderson house. What we do on Saturdays usually is we field day, we clean, but we have extra children who are home from boot camp this weekend, so I'm making some unhealthy, deep fried lunch here that's coming up to temperature. Don't judge my dirty fry.
Correction, they're home from school. Boot camp.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. They're not
Unless
home.
you're in the Marines, according to TikTok.
He's home from A school. I said boot camp. I meant A school. This is for us. We get the lumpia. 6 for like 3 points. It's really not much. But we got corn dogs and what else in there? Burritos?
Corn dogs, burritos, mini corn dogs, lumpia, and yeah, we're cleaning out the fridge.
I'm cleaning out the freezer of all the things we shouldn't have, and I'm relying on the hungry 18-year-old boys to eat it. And my daughter. Also, Lily made us some sugar cookies. They're delicious. So, anyways, welcome to our rainy Saturday.
And it's background music.
It's good background music. I like how you stuck your cell phone to the microwave there, Dad.
I'm surprised it stuck. Stainless steel doesn't usually hold magnets.
Maybe it's because it's full of magnets. Isn't that what a microwave is?
No, stainless steel, I mean. So you would think, hey, this is steel, I can stick a magnet to it. Not if it's stainless. Stainless won't hold magnet.
I wonder if you could stick it to the fridge.
The sides, not the front.
No, I meant the front.
So a really dumb trend is taking place. You'll notice that I'm doing a lot of walking. I'm doing a lot of sweating. But we're not seeing a lot of that out of my dear, lovely wife who's sitting in the other room right now. Now you're probably asking yourself, why? Why, Garen, why? Well, the answer is simple. She's better at this than I am. How do you mean? So we're doing a lot of not doing this time around. Not eating, not sitting, not, a lot of not. And I am working my tail off to lose ounce by ounce, by calorie by calorie. And she's just sitting there. And she's doing so much better than me. And her weight's going ting, 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 ting down. And mine's not. Even though I'm putting out the, I think she's lucky. And I'm just, I don't even know. But whatever. I'm going to go back to this and sweating. We'll see what we come of it. See what we get. Okay, so I made some soup tonight because one of my kids is sick. Yeah, she helped. And he said, I want chicken noodle soup. And I said, okay. So I broke out some bone broth and some vegetables and some chicken, and I started making soup. And then he's like, no, I want soup out of a can. Okay. This is what he's eating. This is what I made. So he then comes back to me a little bit later and goes, Dad, I want to try the other one. I think it might be better. You think? Did you notice your sunflowers?
Yes, I did.
Did you notice the hideous vase?
Yeah, I don't know where I got that thing. I did not pick that thing.
No, I didn't either. I think somebody gave it to us as a gift. Maybe one of us was in the hospital. I don't remember.
It's the only vase tall enough to hold the sunflowers.
Because sunflowers are actually really big. But they were inexpensive. We got them for cheap at wegmans.
Yeah, the sunflowers are only $6. I would have bought a bigger bouquet, but they were all looking like death, so.
Yep, that was bad. So anyway, we did 4 things this week. Well, we stopped doing 4 things, quite specifically.
Try to hold still.
Gonna do what they taught me to do in like 3rd grade, where I sit on my hands. We did 4 things this week.
We stopped doing.
We stopped doing 4 things.
This is all going in. This is going in there. You're gonna edit it where we start and stop like 17 times.
I am not going to edit any of that. It made it. Congratulations. That took 1 minute of the 6 minutes of footage I hoped to get today. But no, it's just gonna be a raging, smoking dumpster fire.
So before we get into the things we may or may not have done to lose weight this week.
Yes.
What did we do this week? Not what we didn't do. What did we do this week? I went to the doctor.
You did.
I got my results on the biopsy.
Yeah, you came up clean.
Came up no cancer. Hooray! Still have to have the hysterectomy. But It's not cancer.
Very good.
I also got my blood work back, and my iron's looking a little better.
And it turns out that you have one blood in you.
I have one blood.
Yes. Your results come. Contents, one blood.
One blood.
All right, then.
My blood work came back. We got to have Tyler home for the weekend from his A school.
He came back from school.
It's from school. Yep. We had tax-free weekend here in Virginia.
Yeah, that was a thing.
So we spent like $2,000 on my daughter.
It's funny. So one of the kids gets out of school, and you're like, I don't have to pay for school supplies for that kid anymore. And then the other one's school supply cost goes up like fourfold. So
because she is starting high school, and she is doing an art project or art class program
an art
thing, and she is a she. But anyway, so this week.
Yes, we did 4 things.
No,
we stopped doing. I'm terrible at this game. We stopped doing 4 things,
and none of them were giving up dining out.
No.
I just want to throw that out there.
I went to Red Robin earlier today. It was delicious.
Everyone always says that. Oh, I stopped doing these things. Oh, I stopped going out to eat. I can't stop going out to eat. That's an unrealistic change.
Here's what I did. I stopped sitting. I stopped eating. I stopped drinking. And I stopped wasting my money.
I feel like that's oversimplistic.
It is an oversimplification, but for the sake of argument, that's kind of what we did.
Okay, so I didn't actually stop sitting. In fact, I'm sitting more, and that's because of the whole situation. I'm trying not to irritate a biopsy that is not healing the way they want it to. So I have been sitting.
And you know what's frustrating? So she's been sitting and I haven't. I've spent way too much time on the treadmill. I have moved. I'm getting over my 10,000 steps a day like I said I would. And I am ticking down in weight, but she's sitting here going, watch this.
I have more weight to lose.
And she's actively just getting lighter.
So, on the stopping eating, it's not what it sounds like. We didn't stop eating. What we did is we stopped eating between 7 p.m. and 11 a.m. We're doing a 16-8 intermittent fasting.
We are, which next week we're going to tell you all about it. Because intermittent fasting, crazy cool.
For drinking, you mean that we stopped drinking our calories?
Yes. So, if anything, I'm drinking way more water than I ever have. I'm getting it all over my face and down my shirt.
We haven't been drinking alcohol as much. Now, that's a big... I say as much because we quit smoking, right?
Yeah.
And we quit drinking energy drinks.
Yep.
But then we kind of leaned into drinking alcohol to make up for our...
COVID.
Boredom, I think it's boredom.
Probably. So we stopped drinking our calories this week. So I didn't have any soda. Coffee is black. I'm not sitting here with a whole jug of Sunny Delight going, look, because I can. So we did that.
And then wasting money. Me personally, I'm trying to make sure we use the food that's in the house. My personal goal was to not throw anything away because it went bad before we used it. Unfortunately, we had to throw out the zucchini noodles.
Yes.
But I bought more because I still intend to make that recipe.
Make the scampi.
But I think that's the only thing we had to throw away because it didn't get eaten, I think.
So.
And for you, not wasting money.
Yeah, was spending time. I'm paying $40 a month for a Peloton subscription. I should be using it, so I am.
Well, and I want to use it. As soon as I'm all healed from this, I want to get back in it.
You're going to finish up these surgeries and lose like 80 pounds and be like, why is it cold?
I wish I could lose like 80 pounds. So I did. So this week, collectively, we've lost like 9 pounds.
Yeah, we lost a lot. We lost a lot of weight this week.
Most of it. So I started at the week at 279, unfortunately. And I got all the way down to 273.7. Now I'm back up 2 pounds from my lowest point for the week. So we didn't count that. This is 9 pounds, not counting the 2 pounds I already refound.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I dropped like 6, but right now I'm down 4. So...
but it's working. We had a really heavy lunch day. We went to Red Robin.
We did.
Did you know they're doing pizza?
Yeah, seriously, what the deuce, man? And it was really good.
Yeah, we tried the pizza. Regrets. I shouldn't have ordered the pizza and what I was going to order.
They said it was an appetizer. Usually we get pickled nickels.
Yeah,
we each have a half dozen and we're good.
I was expecting tiny.
Little pizzas.
This was like a whole little pizza.
10-inch. It was good size. And I'm looking at that going, what is this, Domino's? And
You said it tasted like Round Table.
yeah, the first bite did. I think it's because of the cheese. I
They're
don't
using
know.
provolone instead of mozzarella.
Really
And it was
good.
thin crust, and they offer a cauliflower crust, so if you really wanted to be crazy.
I will not do cauliflower. Nope. It's not. I don't
Well,
trust
anyways,
it.
we're getting off the point.
Yes.
The point is we went out to lunch today, and I probably ate 12 to 1,300 calories in that one meal.
And I don't know how much dinner I'm gonna do after that.
Yeah, but I'm not hungry. And when dinner's done, because today we're making the pot roast with the veggies, and maybe he'll sneak in a shot here when we're done, I'll take a tiny little portion and I'll eat it because I want to taste it. But everything you've made, I'm probably going to put into Tupperware and eat tomorrow for lunch.
But I was gonna make chicken soup for lunch tomorrow.
Well, you'll have chicken soup.
I know.
I don't think we're at risk of the chicken soup.
I know. I make really good soup.
Again, that whole I don't want to waste.
Yeah.
So.
we'll have short ribs and pot roast tomorrow for lunch, and chicken soup on Tuesday.
Yeah, you're going to be at work tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
So,
whatever.
full disclosure, my surgery is next Monday, not tomorrow, but the
Yeah.
Monday after. So,
We're about a week away.
about a week away. So, there might be a gap, there might not, depends on how it goes.
It might just be me.
I was gonna say if he doesn't post at all, or if it's just him, maybe check on him because he's not okay.
I'm going to edit the opening title cards. Garen. Did you really do an entire week's worth of video in the 4 hours that she was at the hospital? Yes, I was alone and bored, and in my defense, I was left alone.
I'm calling it now. Here's what's gonna happen. We have to go for the pre-op on Friday, and then on Monday, I gotta go in the morning, and up until they call me back to prep, you get to stay with me. But then for like the hour, I'm in pre-op, and then the 2 to 3 hours of surgery plus the hour into recovery. When they call you back to my room, it's gonna be, you're supposed to go do your errands and do your work and
No,
stuff.
I'm gonna come back
You're gonna be
frazzled with a
walking.
beard.
You'll have been walking around the parking garage up and down. You'll have like 400,000 steps.
You really think I'm just gonna go pace back and forth in a parking lot while you're at the hospital?
It's a really big hospital.
It is, and in fact, if you go back and look at any of our videos where I'm in a parking lot, which is a lot lately,
You should.
I'm gonna go walk in the parking
We're gonna
lot.
have to find a picture of the hospital so they can see. I mean, this place is obnoxiously huge.
Yeah, it is. I'll see what I can find.
But-
No promises.
Well, it's a military hospital, so I don't know what's out there. But
The internet's a thing. We'll see what happens.
well, anyways, so yeah, we lost 9 pounds collectively by not
Sitting,
not eating after 7 or before 11,
not drinking
not
our
drinking
calories.
our calories, and not wasting our money.
There it is.
But we still went out to eat
We still went out to eat.
and still lost weight.
Yes, we did. What are we doing next week?
Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting, baby. Let's do this thing.
Because that's about all I can do once I have surgery.
Right?
It's the
That's
only
gonna be
thing I
great.
have.
How are you losing weight? I'm laying here like a bump on a
Sitting.
log.
I'm gonna call it the pudding diet. I'm just kidding. I'm not
Is
restricted
it because
to
you're
pudding.
squishy like pudding?
No,
I mean,
it's because-
that's my problem.
All the weight I lost in the past was usually tied to all that dental surgery I had to have, and the only thing you can eat after the surgeries for like a week is pudding.
Pudding. Okay, that is not a valid weight loss method. Don't do that.
Call it the Jenny Craig pudding diet. No.
Oh my goodness, no.
Trademark.
We are not affiliated with Jenny Craig.
The Andrea Anderson pudding diet.
Okay, we'll go with that. All right.
I'm gonna start my own. I'm gonna open an office. And I'm gonna be like, come in. I guarantee you, I'll help you lose weight. Oh yeah.
How are you gonna do that? Brick.
Pudding. Yeah, a brick and some pudding. I don't understand. Oh, you will.
Oh, you will.
$5,000, please.
She's insinuating we're gonna smack you in the face with a brick.
And then feed you nothing
and then
but
feed
pudding.
you nothing but pudding. I feel bad that I need to explain this. Okay, we have to be done now. We are off the rails. Thanks. It's been fun. We'll see you later.